I hope you liked it. There have been some challenges that unfortunately didn't make the cut, and I will walk through quickly a few of them here. This was about a generic graph path. Write the get path, table name, parent, child, function or procedure that returns a full path from a child to the unique root entry for any parent-child relationship pairs. We already had an employee manager parent child relationship that organized everything in a hierarchical manner. So, this was actually a continuation to all this, and I had to deal with this, passing the parent and the child column to any table name or view name return me, let's say, something about them. And this was all about running a Snowflake script-based store procedure, because it was hard to do it in a different manner with an identifier built-in function called for the table name or the view name, eventually referencing columns by their position with a dollar sign in front. This was a possible implementation, but anyway, I had to leave this aside. Dynamic tables. What is the easiest way to update a snapshot table from an incremental log-like table? That's a very common scenario in Snowflake, and not only in data warehouses, that you receive incremental updates, inserts, or deletes, and you have to update the final snapshot table with this. In the past, they used to do this in Snowflake with a stream task mechanism, but right now everything is easier with dynamic tables. Yeah, this was all about implementing something like this with dynamic tables. Data exchange listing. Share some table data with another Snowflake account without typing any SQL. Not many people know about, but with a wizard in Snowsight in the web UI, you can actually create a private listing in the easiest manner, and just specify a bunch of other accounts you want to share your data with. Distribution histograms. Easiest ways to find the value distribution on a numeric table column. Not many people know about, but if you build a chart in the Snowsight web UI for numeric values, you have an instant chart profile. They'll give you a histogram with the distribution of the discrete numeric values in a specified column. Absolutely, they provide also a built-in function with bucket that can be used also to generate such a histogram. And because they have the ability to create Streamlit tags right now in Snowflake, you have an interesting package for data science called Pandas profiling that you can eventually use. Zero copy cloning. You need to share a very large table of customers with different users who will make their own small changes only they could see from now on. Absolutely, that's a typical case for zero copy cloning, and I wanted to introduce you to this feature, but the use case was not so exciting as you see. But definitely, this was all about cloning some table data and then comparing the storage costs. JSON to tabular data. Directly save data from a JSON file into a Snowflake table in tabular format. Well, obviously you had to use copy into, but was it possible to use to call flatten, for instance, and or other SQL clauses related to JSON content? Definitely, referencing columns by position with $1, $2 was in this picture as well. Anyway, I didn't have the time to experiment with this, but I love processing JSON semi-structured data in Snowflake. Snowflake editions. You have an active Snowflake account with the Enterprise Edition, but you use only features available also in the Standard Edition. What is the biggest impact of this choice? Well, not many people know, and I wasn't aware also when I remained with my Enterprise Edition trial account and I started to pay for this. But any basic query you run in this Enterprise Edition account will cost you one and a half what would cost you in a standard edition account, because this is their business model at Snowflake. This is how they can make money. They cannot bill you separately for features available only in the enterprise edition, such as multi-cluster warehouses, such as materialized views, and so on. So they came up with this. The compute costs are in the enterprise edition one and a half those that are in the standard edition. For any basic query, for anything that you run in the standard edition as well. Well, everything is subjective after all, but let me know in the comments if you see other challenges, if you agree, or if you disagree with my choices here.